from Ellsworth, Wisconsin versus Johnny DiJulius. And Johnny, a senior, three-time state champion in high school here in Ohio. You know, one of the crowd favorites and a guy who's had a journeyman career here at Ohio State and wants to end it with a bang, hoping to become an All-American and really contribute to that national title run. The match that people thought was going to happen isn't happening. People thought we would see two Ohio multiple-time state champs and Ryan Taylor versus Johnny DiJulius. Taylor not in the lineup tonight as a competitive wrestler.
So Johnny DiJulius, excuse me, out of Aurora, Ohio, 13-5 on the season, 4-4 in Big Ten competition. He's ranked number 10 in the nation at 133 pounds. Lantz, on the other hand, 4-3 this year, and this is his first Big Ten match.
Yeah, nice lift. Johnny there hit his signature technique, his go-to. He tried a fireman's carry barrel roll, shifted off to a head outside, brought it to a double, nice lift, and this is where he's very stubborn. You'll see DiJulius here looking for wrist control, looking to ride hard on top. Jens Lantz, you know, young stud for Wisconsin, getting some of his first action in the Big Ten and showing how really tough that is, you know, just by DiJulius coming out early, getting on the scoreboard. DiJulius, like I said, a very stubborn wrestler on top, getting that weight forward, trying to prevent that tripod stand-up, rolls him back, and now he's got that boot in. He's in that cross-body ride type position.
And Lantz utilized that red shirt last year. He compiled a record of 11-2 unattached. And he was a 4-time state champion in high school out of Ellsworth High School.
Yeah, this is Jens is definitely one of the bigger names to come out of Wisconsin, you know, in recent history, and that's why he's at wrestling in the Big Ten right now. But there is no easy win, there is no easy match when you're in the Big Ten, and DiJulius is showing that right now to Jens Lantz. Minute 10 left in the match. DiJulius up 2-0. Has a minute and 12 riding time already. DiJulius trying to arc that hip over, trying to pull that head. You see him trying to create that position, and there's a count. He gets a count, and persistence on top, has the near fall. Looking to stay in control, does, and should be awarded here. I mean, they're not going to award this, it looks like, until that leg is cleared, and there it is. Near fall awarded, 6-0 the lead for Ohio State, and this is where Johnny wants to be. Out in front, on top, in a position where he's comfortable. 15 seconds left in the period. Looking to end this period up by a large margin, 6-0.
And after a relatively slow start for Ohio State on the night, in these last three matchups, they've come out fast, getting ahead early.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you see the momentum building. You know, the emotion of the crowd is becoming a little bit of a factor too. So, interesting to see, you know, how this night finishes up. If the Buckeyes are going to continue to show their winning ways. Second period. DiJulius on bottom. Really DiJulius taking a posture here of, you know, waiting for his moment, and Lantz trying to get hand control, but it's a little bit tough. DiJulius is kind of just balling up here. I know the home crowd is looking for a stalling, but not much happening here out of DiJulius. I mean, you could easily say that DiJulius is the one, you know, that's being passive at this point. Head down on the mat. Just kind of waiting for his moment, you would think. Jen's getting the weight forward. You see Johnny looking to try to create a position, but Jen's making it a little bit tough, has that arm across the back. They call a full Nelson. Full Nelson, or I'm sorry, illegal hold. The full Nelson motion indicating that illegal hold. They said he pulled the arm off the back in that hammerlock position.
DiJulius leads 7-0 now with 1:16 remaining in the period.
Again, opening move from DiJulius, head down, clam up, hope to look for an opening. A little bit different than what you saw out of a guy like Nathan Tomasello, for example, who, you know, last match exploded up off the whistle. each guy a little bit different in their style and their body type. Here he comes to his feet, he turns, he cuts, he's escaped. 8-0. Buckeyes on top at this point in this match. Nice fake and to a head outside position, but this is where DiJulius is tough, where most wrestlers would struggle. He's clamping down on that near elbow, and he looks for a drag. He looks for, there it is, that fireman's carry barrel roll position, and he doesn't mind being underneath. Where most wrestlers would struggle, they'd be uncomfortable. It's a spot they're taught to not go in. He just doesn't mind it. You see really the impact of those near fall points, how those 4 points as a result of near fall really playing a huge role on this scoreboard. So despite the fact that DiJulius only has 1 takedown, he's leading 8-0. Escape point, penalty point, near fall points, quickly out ahead into a kind of almost insurmountable lead against Jens Lantz.
So as we head into this third period, Johnny DiJulius ahead 8-0, has 1:14 amassed of riding time. Ohio State leads the duel 20-3 over Wisconsin.
Okay. Nice attempt by Lantz, but no one, other than the first takedown, no one's really gotten close to a good, solid leg attack. Again, DiJulius in that same position underneath. And if you're Wisconsin, if you've watched this scouting report, you know that's where he likes to be. That's a time, if you're Lantz, you don't want to let your elbow get too deep for him to control that arm, specifically that right arm. There it is again. Looking to get to that fireman's position. Now in a head outside type crackdown position. Jen's trying to turn the corner. He's in a position where he almost has that angle, but he's got to beat that right shoulder of DiJulius. He has a nice lock in the crotch. If he can get his hips up, he may actually be able to score. He's looking up at the ref for 2 points. We don't see anything awarded yet. Nothing. Ref indicating no points. Lantz thinking he has to, and there it is. There's 2 points for Jens Lantz. And now he's going to cut him. He's going to cut him. He's going to look to get a takedown. Look to cut that lead. 8-2 on the scoreboard. 9-2 now with the escape. 45 seconds left in the match. What the ref's showing us there is a stalemate for the finger lock. Next time will be a warning. 9-2 DiJulius. Does have riding time of 1:05 at this point. Looking to secure a major, in on a shot, pulling to get that head up, trying to get that weight to that hip, and this is a position where he's gonna have to get his head out and secure the bottom leg for control. So this is a position where we saw Kenny Kortzen earlier in the match able to get that head out in overtime, same type of spot. Here we're in another scramble position, high head, low hips. Johnny's job, get that weight towards the opponent's head. Not able to do it. You see Jens here doing a quick turn and kick. Now he's the one with the high head and low hips. Action stopped. Potentially dangerous. Ref concerned about Lantz. Lantz saying he's okay. 4 seconds, 3. Lands in on a shot, looking to be the last one to score. And a nice win for the Buckeyes. Johnny DiJulius, your winner at 133 pounds. And the Buckeyes go up on the scoreboard.